Hello everybody and welcome to Mike's Muscles and Moonshine. Today I'm going to be testing this random six-pack. My girlfriend Taylor went to the Wegmans and they have that build your own six-pack thing. And I don't know about you guys, but I really enjoy watching people like review or react to different things, like whether it's a taste test or people who react to music, like different types of music. If they listen to something for the first time, seeing their reaction for the first time trying something is something I find enjoyment in. So I kind of want to try to do it myself, but I didn't want to do it with music. So I have a bar. So new beer I've never tried before. So that's what we're gonna do here. And the first one, I think I've tried before, but I'm going to taste it again, is Flying Bison, Rusty Chain, which is a local brewery here in Buffalo, New York. So let's get this open and we'll see. My fancy, is this a twist off? No, it's not. I got this fancy Bigfoot thing here. Damn, that's a solid shit. All right. I don't know the correct terminology for you know, things like if they, you know, too much hops or too heavy or too, you know, whatever. But I don't know. Give it a try. It smells good. It smells good. That's not a bad beer. I think one thing I've noticed, I won't say I'm like, you know, super experienced with beer, but I've definitely drank a good amount in my days. But I don't really care for lagers, and that is what this is. Rusty Chain is a lager, so like Boston lager, or I can't really even think of any other ones, but I think that's one thing I've noticed is lagers aren't really top tier for my taste, but it is not bad. It actually tastes pretty decent. Funny story. Actually, when I was younger, when I wasn't able to buy alcohol for myself, my older brother bought me I can't remember how much was in the case, but I think it was an Oktoberfest, or like it was a variety pack of Sam Adams, and I hid it in my closet for years. And it was in there for so long, and I didn't even like beer at the time really, so I just drank a few of it here and there. And then I think it was a little after I turned 21, and I was cleaning out my room, and I brought the case out past my mom and had to explain to her, yeah, this has been in there for however many years. Not a bad beer. I will give this, I guess we can have a rating system. What can be the rating system? I don't know, Mike rates something. Maybe if this channel grows enough, people can actually chime in and comment and see what a good rating system for Mike's Muscles and Moonshine would be. So let me know what you think, and we can go from there. But for now, I'm going to say the Mike scale, basic, but whatever. I'm going to give this a 6.5 out of 10, which I don't think that's a bad. I think that's pretty okay range. Next beer is going to be Summer Bliss Tropical Wheat, which one thing I've noticed is I do like Belgium, you know, wheat beers like Blue Moon and those kind of beers, like Hoegaarden. They're just really good beers, especially when you go to the bar and you ask for a tall glass of Blue Moon and they give you an orange peel, and it's just, if you're having a hard day and you drink that, it just makes everything better. It really does. So I'm assuming this will be similar, right? You know, but we'll see what we got here. Oh man, that smells great. It kind of smells like a melted what are those one of those ice creams. It's like a cream pop, like a orange cream pop, and I think that's what this has. Actually, it was mango. It smells orange. It smells like orange. That's okay. There's not. It's good. It is a good beer. I don't think I'll drink a lot of these actually. I don't know. I feel like it's growing. It's growing on me a little bit. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not a bad beer. I would take this over the lager. I wouldn't say by much. I'm gonna give that one a 7. 7 out of 10. Mike score 7. Yep. All right. Next beer is going to be, we got Goose Island Beer Co. Sophie. I probably should have actually maybe shown to the camera the other two. We'll do Summer Bliss. If you guys can see that one. And Flying Bison, Rusty Chain right there. And just for all those alcohol connoisseurs out there, no, these the beers will not be wasted. I'm going to chug all of these when I'm done. I promise. And those of you who know me know these beers are not going to waste. So, all right, so we got this one open, Sophie Belgian style with orange peel. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of smells like shit. That doesn't smell great. That does not smell very good. All right, that tastes a lot better than it smells. That first initial smell was not no, not it. Yeah, that's a solid beer. That's a really good one. Yeah. Where is this one? Chicago, Illinois. On to the next. This one is UFO Raspberry. Raspberry sweet. Actually, you know what? I think I'm actually gonna save this one for last. I feel like this is gonna be like a dessert. And I'm gonna hold on to that because maybe it's gonna just taste like shit, but I'm gonna hold on to that thought. Maybe that'll be the best tasting one. This next one, Purple Haze. I think I have tried this before. This one is a raspberry lager, but this is a lager, and I'm assuming that it's going to be a little stronger than that other one. So we are going to try this one first, and we'll see what's up. We'll see what's up. For as you see, my cool little bottle opener here. We got Bigfoot. Bigfoot. It kind of hurts every time I use it. Actually, I already peeled some skin off there. But Purple Haze, I really like. I like pay attention to the bottles, different style bottles, which actually, there's some of these old style bottles here. If you guys see these, old Labatt's. But I love that old, the older, like kind of like a snub nose bottle. But it kind of look at what this looks like. But presentation looks really good. All these bottles actually, the design on them are really cool. And this one looks pretty. Wow, that's really good. That is super good. Yeah, no, that's really good. Damn, this is not a heavy taste. It's very light. It tastes very well. I'm going to give Purple Haze. I'm gonna go 8.5. I'm gonna go 8.5. Yeah, 8.5. Down to our last two. And our second to last one is Flying Bison, Polonia Pils, Polish style Pilsner, which, if I remember correctly, Pilsners are also like heavier beers, like lagers. I think. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong, and how embarrassing is that? The guy who's doing taste tests on his beer thing, doesn't fucking know what that is. Oh, this thing actually hurts. Twist that. A little off topic here. I actually did start trying to learn Polish on that Duolingo, and it's actually going pretty decent. But, All right. What we got here? Design looks good. Looks good. It does have like a very similar like lager smell, and I'm pretty sure they're very similar beers. If not, just this is very identical, but I could be wrong. But they do smell pretty similar. I will say that's definitely not my favorite. Something about that aftertaste that just doesn't sit well. Yeah, Pilsner's not my favorite. Not my favorite. But presentation looks good. It's a nice looking bottle. Flavor wise, I don't know. I'm gonna go 5.5. 5.5 my score. Last but not least, we got UFO Raspberry. I have high hopes for this one, honestly, when I first looked at it upstairs. It looks great. Presentation looks good. It just looks like a fun can, and I'm very excited to drink what comes out of this damn can. You feel? Boston, Massachusetts, and Windsor, Vermont. VT, Vermont, I think. Employee owned. Yeah, nice crack. Ooh, that smells great. Raspberries there. I think this smells better than the purple haze one does. It definitely has more of a sour beer taste. Yeah, it does have a sour taste, like a good sour beer, and I do like sour beers. So I mean, usually whenever I go to like the Griffin or something, they always change up their beer menus, so it's always fun to go in there and try different ones that you wouldn't normally try. And I always go for either sours or like Belgian style, like the wheat beers. Usually they, you hit them right out of the park every time. They taste really good. They're very refreshing beers. And usually, especially if I go out to eat, I always try to stay away from like the heavier, like the lagers or pilsners, especially, because they're just not, all around my favorite anyway. But very refreshing, very, very refreshing. I am also going to give UFO Raspberry a 8.5. I believe that's what I gave this one. I will put these neck and neck. They do have a very similar raspberry flavor, but obviously they aren't the same exact type of alcohol, so there is that little bit of a difference, but in their own ways, they're very, very good. So I know this may come off to some people like I'm trying to sound like a professional with this kind of stuff, and I don't want to, I don't guess offend anybody if I'm trying to act like I know everything, because I know I don't. I'm new in this. I'm trying to, learn these new things, the terminology, and I guess I'm not coming fully loaded with everything, but I'm learning on my way. I'm gonna have fun doing it. I enjoy watching these types of channels, so hopefully somebody can get enjoyment out of this with me. One thing I am gonna add to this video is it's not in the craft your own pack, but I don't know if you can see out of this angle the ship I have right here, this Miller's Genuine Draft pirate ship. It was actually my grandpa's, and he gave it to me, or I asked him if I could have it. This is one time I was down visiting my papa in Virginia, and I had a Miller's Genuine Draft. It was my first time, and it is such a basic beer, but there's an aftertaste with that beer that is unlike any other beer I've ever had, and it's my favorite beer. It is absolutely my favorite beer. It is basic, but I love it. They just remodeled their cans. They look super cool, but I have this one down here, and I will always be a supporter of Miller's Genuine Draft. Number 1. I'll rank this 10. That beats all these stupid little beers. That's all I really got for you for this episode. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.